Satnam. Well, I'm hoping with this video we can clear up some of the misunderstandings and misconceptions with regard to breath of fire. It seems we all have a clear idea of what it is, but not necessarily how to do it correctly. So what I want to do first is actually demonstrate what I believe would be a correct example of breath of fire and show some of the limitations some people have in trying to do this pranayama correctly. So first thing I want to demonstrate is, again, my idea of correct breath of fire. So the first thing you'll see me doing is actually trying to sit up straighter, because I want the navel point to be able to maintain a relationship to the heart center, and you'll see that as I begin. Okay, what you saw me doing was not as fast as some people might do it, which would be 3 breaths per second. That was probably a bit over 2. But the important thing about doing breath of fire correctly is to equalize the inhale and the exhale. So if you listen closely, you'll see the same duration on the inhale and the exhale. But what you'll find is that the exhale requires more tonic energy to contract the exhale, because it's supporting the thoracic diaphragm as it ascends. The beginning of the inhale release, there is a passivity as the diaphragm drops. It's not entirely passive, but it is more passive to the exhale. The goal is to create an equalization between the inhale and the exhale. What we don't want to have happen is something like this, where the exhale is so dominant you end up with, that would be quite incorrect. Nor do we want to do something that would be more equivalent to what's called bastrika, which where you over push the inhale, where you'd get this. So that space in between, which would be anyway, one of the important things to notice is as I engage the navel point, it's giving support to the thoracic diaphragm. You can actually see this ascending up slightly. One of the reasons I can do that easily is I've made a point of sitting up straight. Again, if you're not sitting straight enough, the exhale gets too emphasized, and then you might feel the need to push the inhale to make overactivate it. But I'm suggesting take the time to bring your shoulders into a position where they can relax around the heart center. Then you want to engage a little bit of low belly tension below the navel, probably just a couple inches above the pubic bone. A small amount of tension there connecting to your sits bones allows you to sit up straight with very little effort. Then you can position the head. You don't want to over pull the chin in, because we're not demonstrating this with Jalandhara. But sitting up straight, again, one of the ways I suggest learning to equalize the inhale and the exhale, if you put your fingers in your ears, you can hear. Listen closely. You can actually hear and begin to practice the equalization. So when it's equal, you're not going to upset both the conception or governor vessels that run along the spine.